Brüel Kjær offers a suite of pulse applications for the determination of sound power according to international standards. Often, the first question to be asked is, which standard should one use? A number of parameters may influence the decision, but there are two more important than the rest. Firstly, whether the device under test can be moved into a controlled laboratory environment or whether the measurement should be done in situ. Secondly, what is the type of sound field in the measurement environment? The diagram here shows the decision workflow for selecting the correct sound power standard. The suite of sound power applications consists of three solutions for general sound power determination. These are the 7799 for measurement in essentially free field environments, the 7882 for intensity measurement, and the 7884 for reverberation room measurement. In addition to these, there are dedicated solutions such as the 7883 for earth-moving machinery, the 7885 for measurements according to the Directive 2014 EC, the 7886 for fans, and the 7888 for sound power at high frequencies. These solutions are based on Pulse LabShop, a world-leading real-time analysis platform. Let's take a look at the type 7884 for reverberation room measurements. The hardware setup for 7884 consists of a PC, which runs a Pulse LabShop application, which is connected to a LAN XI front end, and a required number of microphones. The Pulse Solution 7884 contains a template for determining sound power in accordance with ISO 3741, ISO 3743 Part 1, and ISO 3743 Part 2 in a reverberation room. As soon as the LabShop application template is opened, the connection between the LabShop and the front end is established. If the number of microphones in the setup differs from the default number of signals in the template, some additional configuration is required to connect the signals to the corresponding inputs. The setup window is the one location for the input of all the data required to perform the measurement. When a parameter is selected in the grid, a description is displayed in the lower section of the window. If data is missing or the configuration does not follow the requirements of the standard, warnings or errors are displayed to provide instant feedback. Before starting a measurement, one must enter the information about the reverberation room, such as surface area, the reverberation time, and the reference sound source levels. One can choose between the comparison and the direct method. Set the desired frequency range, the number of microphones, and the kind of microphone positioning used, that is, a traverse microphone or an array of fixed microphones. In addition to the measurement setup, one can enter the information about the device under test in the metadata tab and the information about the measurement equipment employed in the instrumentation tab. The information about the LAN XI front end and microphones is obtained automatically. When acoustical calibration is performed before and after a measurement, the solution offers a convenient way to store the calibration adjustments for every microphone input. This can be done by clicking Accept Before or Accept After button after performing the calibration using the Lab Shop built-in calibration. Once before and after corrections are available, the difference is displayed and an indication is shown if the difference is out of the permissible range. The measurement is completely controlled from the measurement window. The measurement can be started or stopped using the buttons at the top of the window. There are 3 buttons for starting the reference sound source, background, and source under test measurement. The required measurement steps are shown on the left-hand side. Each step can be repeated if required. Let's start a measurement. The 7884 keeps track of the number of microphone positions and the source positions being measured, and the status is displayed above the measurement steps. When the microphones and the source need to be moved, the user clicks Move Source or Move Microphone after the successful measurement at the current position to proceed to the next position. After the required measurement step has been performed, the calculation is run automatically. If there are any warnings from the calculation, they are displayed in the Messages window. A report is generated into an empty Microsoft Excel document, an open Excel document, or a template. Report generation templates can be set in the Settings, which can be accessed by clicking Settings button. One can add one or several report templates. The destination for the report is selected from the drop-down menu, which is shown by clicking the Report button. When the Report button is clicked, a report is generated into the selected report destination. Results are presented in a hierarchical, tree-like structure. The grid of graphs on the right-hand side of the window is used for viewing and analysis of the results. The size of the grid can easily be adjusted to your needs. Any single result or group of results can be dragged and dropped into a graph in a grid, and the data will instantly be displayed. By holding the control button on the keyboard, you can drop several results from different groups into the same graph, which is convenient for data analysis and comparison. This solution supports Pulse Data Manager. The data which is to be saved can be dragged and dropped into the Save window. The metadata fields are filled out automatically. To record metadata, a query can be constructed based on the metadata.